Rabbi Wilhelm, I heard that there's a very beautiful saying about you, that when there's a Rabbi Wilhelm, there's a way.
Ah. Yeah, how could I help you, Rabbi Tzin?
We would like to hear something about the Parsha. Maybe you could share some words of inspiration.
Okay, Bekitzer, on 1 foot, right? On 1 foot. Kisisa, Parsha's Kisisa. So there is 2 lessons that we could learn from the first pasuk. Pasuk number 1 is, every one of us is drowning in water. We're all drowning. Chassidus says the water is the tirdas and panasa, the tirdas and beilam hazeh. What does a person do when he's Rahman al-Islam drowning in water? He always has to keep his head above water. Once your head, Rahman al-Islam, is underwater, you're gone, Rahman al-Islam. First thing is, kisisa esroish. Keep your head above water. You have to make a parnasa, as Chassidus always says, yigia kapecha. Your hands, your hands you work, but your head has to be on top of the water. And you have to come to a right conclusion. Use your seichel. Use your seichel. Realize what Hashem is doing for you. Realize how kind the Eibishter is. And when you come to the right conclusion, I just read a beautiful thing, that the whole story, for Purim, the whole story of Achashverosh and Mordechai and Esther, the bottom line, let's see how Achashverosh comes to the conclusion of this story, and how the Mordechai and Esther come to the conclusion. Mordechai and Esther realize that it's a miracle, and we're celebrating like Hudim Ha'Yisrael V'Simcha. What does Achashverosh do? The last parak, Achashverosh sees he won, and he makes a mas aliyah. He starts putting taxes. By Achashverosh, all what happened is all for jingi, all for money. By a yid, when he realizes how good the Eibishter is to us, we become better people. And we become better people with good beruchnias. Now, sometimes some of us need help. We need a lifeguard to throw us a tube to keep afloat. Who's the lifeguard? The Rebbe. You have to connect to the Rebbe, and he sends us a lifeguard to keep your head above the water. Now, people grapple with who should their Rebbe be. So this is also in their first pasuk. And the first pasuk says, you're looking for a Rosh, you're looking for a Rebbe. Who's your Rebbe? V'nasnu ish kaifer nafshay. One, you should place your Rebbe somebody who's willing to put himself on line for another. He should be a kapara for somebody else. Somebody who his whole life was to help other people. That's the person who you should choose as a Rebbe. Now we find a crazy statement in this Parsha. We find the statement that Rahman al-Islam, the story of the Egel, and Aaron says to Aaron, one of the leaders of Klal Yisrael, says, Chag LaHashem Machar. What? They're about to make an Egel, and he says, Chag LaHashem Machar, we'll have a festivity. So the Chassidish Svarim say that whenever, that Machar means me and you, today's days, generations later, whenever you have a challenge, when you have a Nisayan, you overcome it, you are able to make Machar that day with your challenge. When you overcome, you could turn that day into a Chag. So we should always, challenges will happen. We should overcome our challenges, and we'll make every day a holiday.